Hello everyone, the remote meeting rocks. I'm so glad to be able to meet all of you from home. Today, I want to continue our journey to build a new internet using blockchain. I believe many of you still remember CoinGeek London. It's a great conference. I met so many great guys and saw so many great projects. I also shared my idea about how we can build our new internet based on BSV blockchain. I shared several areas I'm more interested in. The first is decentralized domain. The second is global ID. The third is Maxthon 6 and VBox. Now, 4 months has passed. People may be wondering what we have done in these areas. Today, I want to take this opportunity to share with you what we have done in these 4 months and what could be done in the coming days. The first one is a decentralized domain. We have named for it NBdomain. We have finished the product protocol design. We designed an open protocol that everyone can use to set up a decentralized domain system. We also launched a testing domain, .test. Anyone who wants to test the domain and see how it works can register .test domain and to use it. We also built a web app to help users to register domain and manage domains. Let's see how it works. Now what we see is a web app we created for people to register domains. On the left, there are several panels that offer options for users to register domain, manage your domains, and do domain auctions and help. On the right, here's the register panel. People can choose different domains. Let's see, I choose bitcoin.test and search. It turns out this domain is registered by someone. There's some testing news and also list the new registered domains. It seems somebody has registered some domains to test. And the second one is my domains. Through my domains, people can log in to manage his domains. The third one is domain auction, that we offer some domains people can do auction to get the best marketing price of the domain names. I will go to some details later. Okay, now we're back to the slide. The second one is global ID. Why do we need a global ID? Because we have so many ID, so many accounts, a Google account, a Facebook account, Twitter account. Every website creates an account for us. It is so difficult to remember all of them. And none of those accounts really owned by me, the user. It's all owned by the company. The company can block my account, delete my account anytime they want. By using the blockchain technology, we can create an ID, identification, that the user really owns. So the global ID I'm talking about is a natural use case of NBdomain. because NBdomain is registered using people's public key, and using the crypto algorithm, we can verify if the NBdomain is owned by that user. That makes the NBdomain an identification of the user himself. To be able to be our global ID, we believe there are some requirements. First, it has to be decentralized, which means it's not depend on any central company, because a company may go out of business, but we don't want our ID go with the company. We don't want the user to own the ID. The second one, it should be made with the open protocol, which means any application can opt in this open ID without having asked anyone to give the permission. The third one, it should be abundant. The global ID should for everyone and everything on this planet. Okay, then I'll show you how to use NBdomain as our global ID. Now we are back to the web app we created for NBdomain. And we choose the second panel, My Domains. It's a login screen. With a traditional centralized system, what happens with the login process is user input his username, and the system will ask for from the company's server to verify user's ID. That links the user's ID with the company server. That's called a centralized system. That's why people are bonded to the company's system. But now, with NBdomain, we can use a decentralized verification process. We use NBdomain to log in the system. What really happens is, instead of going to our server to verify the ID, we use a BSV wallet to verify the ID. The wallet will sign a signature and send it to the application. Then the application will verify the signature and the public key bounded to the NBdomain to make sure they are matched. If they are matched, the application can consider the user is verified. That login is successful. Otherwise, the login is unsuccessful. The process is decentralized. It's because all the data is saved on blockchain, and the user's private key and public key is from the wallet, which is a decentralized application. Then, since the data and private key are in user's wallet, so the ID is not linked to any public company's server, which make it a decentralized system. Let me show you how it works. Now I'll input a test domain to try to log in to the system. Well, click OK, and verification screen pops up. And now we support two method to verify when you use the VBox, the internal wallet from Maxthon 6. The other one is a QR code that any wallet that supports this QR code can be used to verify the ID. But what I want to mention is we show you the wallet that used to register this domain to verify it, because only that wallet has the domain's private key. So since my domain is registered using VBox, then I choose use VBox to verify this NB name. If I confirm, there's VBox pops up and asking if I want to give the permission to sign a signature to verify my ID. I can confirm and input a password. Usually the password is not necessary because it only happens on my wallet. Most wallets don't have another password verification, but we want to add another layer of security to the system, so we give you the option to choose a password. Choose a password. Next. Like I say, the signature is signed, and the application use the signature to verify my NBdomain. Then I use the NBdomain combined with the signature to verify that I am the owner of this NBdomain. That makes the login successful and the login to the system. This process can be used with any application, not just the application we made for NBdomain, but any other application can also use the process to verify any NBdomain. So that makes the NBdomain can be used as a global ID for all the applications. Now I want to use another domain that registered using Vault Wallet, and use Vault Wallet to sign signature and then log into the system. Click OK. This time I will choose the QR code because this domain is registered using the wallet. Now I have wallet opened in my mobile phone, and I scan the QR code on screen. And it says NBdomain site is requesting the signature that I can confirm the request. You can see on the web app I have successfully logged in using that NBdomain name. Okay, let's come back to the slide. Let's summarize. Now we know NBdomain is a decentralized domain system, and we can also use NBdomain as a global ID to log in to different applications. Since the NBdomain is registered using BSV wallet, and our private key is held by the wallet and owned by us, the NBdomain and as a global ID is also owned by us, not by any third parties. Okay, Let's go back to the slide. The next topic I want to share is Maxthon 6 and VBox. Let's start with Maxthon 6. Maxthon 6 is the world's first browser powered by Bitcoin. We have equipped Maxthon 6 with a lot of tools to let users get easy access to Bitcoin blockchain. One of the tools is TX protocol. You know, we have a lot of blockchain explorers which will show the details of any transactions. But as we know, the BSV blockchain can embed data into the transactions as well. In the BSV application, the application usually will embed all kinds of data into the transaction. Then we need a way to display those data. The TX protocol is designed to display data in the transaction. Now, I will show you several examples. Now we come back to Maxthon 6 browser. We can try to input the TX protocol in address bar to access embedded data in any transaction. Let's try. Let's say TX and use this transaction ID. Now we can see there is an image embedded in this transaction. It's very easy, isn't it? I can also save all the TX transactions into a folder like this. I save the TX, all TX transactions that I'm interested into a folder. Then I always can come back and revisit them. For example, this is the image I just showed here. I also saved our website that's embedded into our transaction. Using TX protocol give users are very easy to understand and very easy to manage the way to visit data on blockchain. The next tool we equipped with Maxthon 6 browser is NB protocol. NB protocol can be used with NBdomain to access website on blockchain. Now we can say goodbye to Amazon, DigitalOcean, and other cloud hosting companies. You just need to upload your website on blockchain, then use NBdomain and the NB protocol to access it. Let's see how we can visit NBdomain website combined with NB protocol with Maxthon 6 browser. So open a new tab, input NB protocol with this website. Now the website's here. It is so simple. You just upload the website to the blockchain and visit using NB protocol. The team is currently building a more convenient tool to help users to upload the website and assign any website to his NBdomain name. Just to follow our development process. VBox is a blockchain identity manager. As we all know, when we conduct internet activities, whether in email or blog or in social network, an identity is always required. But for the next version of the internet, what the identity will be? We believe we have to use the blockchain to save our identities instead of saved identities with a lot of companies to protect users' privacy and also give users total control. VBox is created to allow people to create unlimited amount of blockchain identities and use those identities in payment, in logins, or in other places. Besides a blockchain identity manager, VBox is also a simple wallet. The asset in the VBox is VPoint, which can be used to pay all BSV apps. By using VBox, we give user ability to form a virtual character through all his activities, from payment to using apps, and have total control over what identity he wants to use under any circumstance. From technical side, VBox supports all kinds of transactions, from standard payment to data type transaction, or even customize the script. The app can use VBox to unleash the power of Bitcoin without having to touch users' private key. Okay, that's pretty much I will share today. I'm sure, due to the limited time, there must be questions. Feel free to contact us through Twitter, WeChat, or Telegram. This is my ID. Feel free to follow me, contact me as a friend. Let's continue the conversation. Thank you. Thank you very much.